Hey guys, in this episode I'm going to show you how you can download and import fonts straight into Construct 3 to make your fonts look a little bit nicer.
I'm Xanderwood. I make indie games and tutorials on game development. I also play your indie games every week on my channel. Make sure you subscribe and click that bell icon so you never miss a video.
Before we get into the video, a massive thank you once again to my Patreon supporters, James Welch, Basic Terror, Tamara Alexi, Clone13, Foozle CC. You guys are amazing. Thanks for the support. If you want to become a Patreon, there is a link in the description and you can get access to all kinds of good stuff like source filed Construct 3 games, music, game art, and I'll also be on hand to help you if you get stuck on any of your Construct 3 projects. So first thing we need to do, let's get some text on the board. I'm just going to drag out a text file. You can do this quite easily by just double clicking, adding a text file, just putting it anywhere you like. In fact, let's get rid of that one. Let's have that one. Let's hold down Control and drag out a couple of copies. Then all we need to do is head over to dafont.com, dafont.com. You can see all of these wonderful categories at the top here, but the first thing you want to do, especially if you're using your game commercially, is you want to filter this by 100% free. So let's first of all go to pixel art bitmap. Let's come down here, it says see more options, 100% free, public domain. You've obviously got free for personal use, donationware, shareware, whatever you want, but for me I always picked 100% free or public domain. You can't go wrong. Once you've filtered them by those categories, you can then select whichever one takes your fancy. So let's scroll down, let's see this one here, looks pretty nice with little hearts. Monster Friend 4. Monster Friend 4? Let's download it. Click download, it's going to drop down into your download folder. Head back over to Construct. Open up the download folder, and then what you're going to want to do is extract it, because it's going to come zipped. Once you've extracted it, you'll see in your downloads there'll be a folder that's unzipped right there. Come over to the section in the project panel here, right click on where it says fonts in the font folder, import fonts, and then just navigate to that file that you just downloaded. Double click it and then add in the OTF file, wait for it to import, and then there it is in your game. Now all you need to do is come over to your text file, and then on the left hand side in the properties where it says font, you can click on the three little dots, and now underneath the generic drop down list of pre-built in fonts you'll have the font that you just downloaded, so you can then just assign that to the text there. We can head over, we can download another one. Let's go to page 10. Let's say we like the look of this one here. This one looks pretty nice. Click download. It's going to drop down into our download folder. We're going to extract it. Head back to Construct, right click on the folder, import fonts, navigate to where that file is, double click it, import, select the second text folder, the text file, object, three little dots, drop it down, there it is, popped in there. Now, in order to make the text nice and crisp, you're going to need to go into View and select Full Screen Quality High. I think it defaults to low. If you have it on low and you try and play it, you're going to see that the text is all pixelated. You don't want that, that looks ugly. Just make sure you click on View, you change the quality to high, click on play, and there it is, nice and crisp, looking all nice, better than your generic text fonts.